Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic, the channel for crypto newbies. And today I asked the question, can AI engines predict the future of AI coins? That is the question I have been asking myself, and I've been doing a bit of digging. So today I'm going to bring you updates. I've asked the question above, the one that you can see at the top of the screen now. I've asked that to Perplexity AI, to DeepSeek, and to ChatGPT to see if they can agree of what is the future of AI. And let's face it, what better than to ask AI, the future of AI? Can they predict it? Do they know what's happening? Can they help you to make money? That's the real question that we're asking. As with everything else that I say on this channel, it's not investment advice. It's just a bit of fun. And it's a journey for crypto newbies into the world of crypto, playing with a bit of AI. So with that all in mind, then join me on a little journey and we will start. But we'll actually start here. So this is the state of the market. Some of you will be panicking that there's a market pullback. Now, as we say, we follow the ETF money. Now, ETFs are the big money, and they are probably drawing back the market at the moment so that they can get a few bargain basement entry points. So some will say that this is the beginning of the end and we're going into a bear market. Others will say this is a great buying opportunity. And I'm not here to advise you which way you should feel about this. And I'm not here to say I'm right. But for me, I think this is a great buying opportunity. I think this is a big pullback before we actually have an explosive bull run. But that's just my humble opinion. And here we look at the ratio of Bitcoin longs and shorts because the market makers, you can be sure, are tracking this. And what we see here is that it's virtually the same today. It's almost 50-50 with a slight bias on long. But if we go to Binance long short accounts, we see that there's a slightly bigger bias for long at the moment. So the majority of investors are thinking long. But if we look down here, look, this is fairly well balanced. Long and short on the exchanges. What's going long and short? So that tells us could go either way. I mean, obviously highly optimistic on Kraken and fair play to them. The Moon Boys are not on Hyperliquid. So let's face that. So that's where we begin. So I asked the questions. This is the one that I asked. So, which crypto AI projects have the best prospects for growth over the next 5 years based on current growth, adoption, niche served, competitor advantage, and team track record? Please rate each aspect out of 100 and include an overall score. So, I'm not going to read all of these out to you. I'm just going to slowly scroll down so that you can see for yourself. Should you choose to pause this video and get more information, but I will not read them out. What I will tell you as I scroll through is that I will summarize them all at the end because I've asked 3 engines this question. And you may see some of your projects on there. You may not. You may find a few new ones. You may not. I may deep dive into a few of the other projects at future video, and I may not. So same for DeepSeek. So here we go. Now, interesting, they give render the top, then tau, a cache. They put fetch a little bit lower. As you can see, going through. And yes, I did the same with the last one. What are the next best 5 options? See if we can find a lower cap coin that you might want to degen your way into. So here's what it came up with. That's Nasana, Singularity Net, AIT Protocol, Gensin, which the token hasn't even launched. So that might be worth looking into at some stage, Array Chain, and a bonus near protocol. So there we have it. So, and finally, ChatGPT. They put Singularity Net at the top, then Fetch, Ocean Protocol, BitTensor Tau, Numa AI, next 5, Render, Cortex, Injective Protocol, AOS network, Fowler network. So I analyzed all of the results, and there's only three projects that all three of them agreed on, and that was Fetch AI, Tau, and Render, which are all higher cap projects. And statistically, out on top came Render, but there was very little in it. And I looked a little bit deeper into it and decided that I was going to focus on Fetch AI because there were a few anomalies within the scoring that made me think that maybe it should be at the top. So, but there was hardly any in it. According to all of the scores added up, Render came to 261, Tau came to 255, and Fetch came to 257. But I was particularly focused in on the strength of the team because I know in the investment world that the strength of the team is everything when investors assess the future prospects of what it could do next. So we see here, when it was launched, it was 40 cents is what it started trading at. And then it went down to 3 cents we see there. Then it's been up, down. But we did see here, look, it's been up to $3.20. And now it's retraced down. So is this a potentially good entry point? Well, let's explore a little further. We see it's on Binance and Coinbase and the big exchanges. We would expect that from a bigger cap project because this has got a market cap of 1.72 billion. And this is the 49th biggest cryptocurrency by market cap alone. So this is a fairly well-established project. And yes, I want to take you back. It did have a bit of a surge here and went down and a surge here, but it's retraced really nicely. Now, if this is the future of AI, this could be a very interesting entry point, potentially. So we go down a bit. Also, I want to highlight this as well. 88% of the circulating of the total supply or the maximum supply are circulating already. That's very good tokenomics for a project like this. So things are stacking up. They're stacking up. So we can see here, look, this is the token release schedule, and you'll see unlocked percentage 41.26 as of now. And when we go to here to April 26, it's only on 42.38%. So there's only about 1% of tokens to be unlocked. That's very healthy. That's very healthy. So this is a good position. And not only that, the price is probably suppressed because of the token unlocks. We see here addresses, most of them are holding under 1K, 84% of them, which is good. This is a very good thing, which means that the little guys that aren't investing much seem to have the biggest positions. So whale holdings, well, they've got 54% and others have got 45. So addresses at time held, well, you can see here the cruisers, the traders, the holders. So the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance is a decentralized AI consortium founded by Fetch AI, SingularityNet, and Ocean Protocol. Because it's interesting that SingularityNet came up separately on the search and was also very high. So this is obviously an alliance now of three big cryptos to go into a super team, some sort of major super team. So let's click on the website. Let's see what it says. So this looks a bit clinical. So their mission is to decentralize AI and provide a robust open source innovation stack that empowers developers, enterprises, and researchers worldwide to build ethical, scalable, and groundbreaking AI solutions, ensuring that advanced intelligence remains a shared, accessible resource. So that seems like a fairly good mission and goal that artificial superintelligence has. Now, you're probably going to find a lot of geeky language as you go down there, and the website, well, it doesn't. It looks a little bit clinical, but it feels like a good mission. So we go to CryptoRank, And here, as you know, I like to check fundraising. What did the big boys get in at, and what's the chances that they're going to be taking profits? So it doesn't tell us any of this information here. But for the IEO, it tells us that people got in at 8 cents and they have made 8.37% back. Now, I did do a research and found that all of the early stage investors got out and took profits. So the dumpage potential has already happened here. That doesn't mean that there aren't people sitting on large amounts that got in considerably earlier. But the question you have to ask is that if you're holding this and we're looking at a 5-year cycle, which is what I asked, is this the future? Is this the next big project? Could it be the next big project? So in conclusion, I've asked Perplexity, please bullet point the investment case for Fetch AI crypto in child-friendly language. So Fetch AI is like a team of smart robots. It helps make cities smarter. You can use FET tokens to make things work. You can earn rewards by helping the network. Now, this is big. It means you can buy FET and you can stake them and earn more money. Now, the odds are if you're in the UK, they've probably blocked that for your own good because we hate crypto over here. But anyone that can stake them means you can earn interest on your FET. It works with big companies. So it wants to make things fair and private. Now, two things that should interest the little investors, and the team behind it is very experienced. So one of the founders helped start DeepMind, a very important artificial intelligence company now owned by Google. So the project is still growing. But remember, crypto can be risky. Yes, of course, crypto can be risky, but isn't it interesting? So based on this, I believe that FET could be a company for the future. And it looks, from all I can see here, like a really good entry point. I do believe that the AI narrative is going to be big, and people on my channel will hear me talk about this a lot. I'm using AI tools and I see how quickly they're evolving. Now, this is at the forefront, looking to decentralize access to AI tools. And I think that is something that people can get behind. But don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Do a bit of digging, my friend, and see for yourself. But either way, if you've enjoyed my little summary and you want more of the same, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like another little video, then by all means, watch that one just there. But either way, enjoy your crypto journey, do your own research, and have fun while you're doing it.